when Gao Chang was sweating. Panicked. Although this woman is his wife. But it's not something he can afford to offend. Right now, just staring at Gao Chang fan. Now, let me tell you about my plan. This is eating. The most proud student ever. The trial has just begun. The head teacher took the lead in standing up. Mr. King loudly accused. The victim is the real culprit. The perpetrator is trying to protect his classmates from harm. Forced to take action. And as the guardian of the abusive student. It has a lot of background. Just to introduce the identity. It stunned the audience. Now I'm staring at the Gao Chang vendor. I'll tell you about my plan now. I hold out 3 fingers. To win the next competition. The following 3 conditions must be met. The first is, of course, the background. However, in this respect, Gao Chang fan is not as good as his brother. Gao Chang is through marriage with Dai. The famous doors of the mountain are hooked together. But the high trader. But there is no force to support it. I took a sip of tea. Let's talk slowly. The second condition is evaluation. And his evaluation in Dashin is a hooligan. The third condition is also the most important one. That is, ability. When Gao Chang fan went to the bar to play Gacheng, he has already proven his ability in the company. Here. Gao Chang fan turned his head. He doesn't have any of these 3 conditions. I lift my finger. Now, let's overturn these 3 conditions. Let's start with the background. Gao Chang fan's eyes are cold and handsome. Are you listening carefully to me? My palm 1000. What we're going to do now is to provoke Gao Chang. The relationship between she and his wife, as long as the core of his background no longer supports him, then his background is equivalent to false. Evening. The 2 brothers were summoned to the office by their father. President Gao Mingjing is not in ordinary anger today. The eldest son was detained. The youngest son was caught cheating. Gao Changxi knew he was ashamed. Bow and apologize as soon as you arrive at the office. Gao Mingjing directly scolded your father. I interceded with your old father-in-law, with an old face, to help you keep this marriage. Ask him to give you a chance without divorce. But even so, Gao Changxi's wife still chose to separate from him. Gao Mingjing was very angry. He said it many times. If a man can't control himself, then the family will be destroyed. Then one finger at Gacheng fan. Why did you go to Sori again today? Don't wait for Gao Chang fan to answer. He turned around and said, 2 brothers. It's really worrying. Then patiently ask. What happened to the knife, sausage, rice? But I guess he will be the same as before. There's nothing wrong with arguing out loud against yourself. But Gacheng fan has changed his normal state. This change obviously stunned Bao Mingjing. Arrogant and domineering, he looks ashamed today. No yelling like before. Instead, take the initiative to admit mistakes. Then he bowed his head and apologized to his father. As the eldest son of Mirror Construction, he shouldn't have caused trouble. Unnecessary impact on the company. Gao Changfan also took on the responsibility of his brother. Changxi is so called today, I will criticize him. Please calm down, father. Gacheng rice is also a gamble. He has already thrown the sieve at me. All behaviors are arranged by me. When he looked up, he found that his father smiled with relief. I heard what happened today. It was the other party who moved first. You are absolutely right. Gao Mingjing pressed his shoulder. You still have to do your best in the future. Avoid conflict with each other. Shanggu, you did a great job today. I'm really proud of you. 3 minutes later, they both came out of the office. Gao Cheng's bad thoughts are not written on his face at all. In his heart, swear secretly, if you knew who it was. Told his wife the location of the apartment, will definitely tear him apart. The anger in Gacheng is different. Gao Mingfan is obviously still in a trance. The words his father had said were in his mouth. I'm really proud of you. You did a great job. I am proud of you. Nice job. I'm really proud of you. When I think of my father, he doesn't even look at me. You started complimenting me today. Gao Mingjing just said 2 words casually. But it made Gao Changfan extremely excited. He clenched his fist secretly. It seems that there is still hope. He swore, you must let your father praise you more in the future. He drove to my place at night. It means that he will listen to my arrangement in the future. I told him not to get too complacent. You only fulfilled one of the 3 conditions. And I thought about it. Although I have a way to deal with the remaining 2 conditions, but it's also incredibly difficult. I asked Gao Changfan to start at the bottom of the company first. This obviously confused him, but then I get excited again. Obeyed me unconditionally. And I said to him, I helped you. Is it time for you to help me too? When I satisfy your request, you should satisfy me too, right? The high seller didn't think anything. What conditions do I have? Just speak up. I smiled evilly. High traders are worthy of rectum. Immediately opened my mouth to say my request. The next day at school, the teacher was slapped by a woman. This woman is Zhang Minhao's mother, Jungko. The teacher was overwhelmed by him, claiming that he would agree to help Zhang Minha. Women leave after getting satisfactory results. He gave the teacher a lot of benefits before. After a while, the teacher found me, but I say, this time, I should just accept the reality. To minimize the punishment, I'm sitting on a chair. Speak calmly. I know it was Young Min Ho's mother who pressured you, but I still advise him to clarify the team. If you mess with me, I promise to make you ugly. Things are exposed. If you want to live, just move your little head. I finished speaking and left. Leave the teacher alone to reflect. On the other side, Jin Shunzi also greeted the principal. Let the principal punish Jin Zhansheng severely. The teacher collapsed even more when he saw the scene. Jin Zhansheng must be hopeless. If he's finished, will definitely pull me into the water together. The teacher has already thought of a way out. The remaining balance of his mobile phone. What can be done? Suddenly, he stared violently. Saw something unbelievable. 2.5 minutes later, my guardian and I are here to stand trial. The principal spoke slowly. The causes and consequences of this incident, by the head teacher of the abusive student. Mr. Jin Yinga stated it again. Jin Shunzi stared at the teacher viciously. If he says one wrong word, it will make him look good. The teacher stood up abruptly. The nature of this incident is clear. It's a group including Zhang Minhao. School bullies classmates first. This time, it's the perpetrator and the victim. There was an exchange of brutal violence. Just a few minutes ago, the teacher saw Gao Changfan. Then he flipped through his phone. He'd seen that face before in an entertainment club. Unexpectedly, the eldest son of this democratic progress construction to be Mr. Kim's guardian. This startled the teacher. Gao Changfan Kishi's bigwigs. Zhang Minhao's parents don't even deserve to carry his shoes. Today's teachers are sweating all over their faces. No time to think. Why did Gaching City become a guardian? I must seize the opportunity to change the team immediately. The key to this special belt, fighting the wrong team, is no laughing matter. I may never see the sky again. That night, the moon finished the teacher's words. The death note of the audience. The principal is also confused. I don't understand what this teacher is doing. Due to my guardian, Shi Gao Chang Shi. This also hardened the teacher's confidence. How dare you confront the principal? Then the teacher looked at Zhang Minhao. Began to tell the malignancy of Zhang Minhao. I know how to smile. It seems that the teacher still knows how to scrutinize. The eventful teacher starts to perform like crazy. How to be bullied like a hero. Zhang Minhao, who learned it, glared angrily. I can't wait to swallow the teacher alive on the spot. But the teacher is too lazy to kill him. Now, his trump card is Gao Changfan. Because only I have seen him at the scene. No one else knows. In this case, I will definitely be in the team. Otherwise, I won't survive tonight. After the teacher finished speaking, bow to the principal and whisper, what are you doing? Why take risks? I saw the teacher and ignored him. Under pressure. Start to overturn what the teacher just said. But the students outside the door were already whispering. They know what Young Min Ho did. Zhang Minhao, who spoke for himself when he saw the principal. A smile in my heart. As long as you hold the principal yourself, then Jin Zhanshen is dead. The principal made a final decision. This incident is all Kim Hyun-sung's fault. And wants to expel him from school. Certificate number. We can't stand the effect. Thinking about waiting until Jin Zhansheng is fired. Find someone to get revenge on him. Everyone is complicit. Just to make Jin Zhansheng helpless. Bang. A fist hit the table hard. Gao Changfan, as the guardian of Jin Zhansheng, finally can't help it. Bunch of waste. Really arrogant. Pretend not to know, or really don't know. Raise your hand to correct your name. You, mother and son, are demons in wolf's clothing. I don't deserve to live in this world. Principal Wu Dehuan hurriedly said, what are you? How dare you speak nonsense here? I was scolded by a little old man. Of course, Gaching Rice is very unhappy. You have to ask me who I am. Then I'll tell you out loud. Lao Tzu is Gao Changfan, the eldest son of the Democratic Progressive Construction. As soon as my guardian speaks, it directly shocks the audience. Principal Wu Dehuan was instantly frightened and shivered. And this time, the trial counsel, all my weaknesses were wiped out. This is the only time I can prove. The victor is the unchanging truth of justice. The night before the trial, I'll let Gaching Fan be my guardian, because I'm going to complete my revenge plan. Therefore, the background of high traders is essential. I told him the truth. I planned to spend the days after school. There was quite a stir. This is not a regular fight. It's something more serious than this. High traders are not stupid. Directly answered. So, you just want me to help you solve the follow-up troubles, right? I'm blunt. As long as Brother Gao helps me solve the trouble behind, I'm sure I can get him the result he wants. Chairperson of DPP Construction, it's just a gift. The high vendor became excited when he heard it. I agreed without hesitation. One more thing, he is putting his identity, a highly skilled person who exploits status, so no matter what, he can solve it. Timeline back to trial session. He scolded the mother and son for being men in wolf's clothing. Gao Changfan has already understood. Name correction, notorious bastards in the school district. You kid, steal chickens and dogs. Fighting is omnipotent. Then the Gaching seller's palm is empty. The essence of the matter is simple. If everyone here, such a bastard was bullied when he was a student. And I'm sure you'll fight back. Zheng Minhao's mother got up directly. I don't know your identity as the mirror group. But if you're here spitting blood, I'll let my husband teach you a lesson. Gaching Rice sneered in his heart. Women with long hair are indeed short-sighted. And there are teachers on the side who have a legacy. They know Gao Changfan's background. Gao Changfan no longer pays attention to women. I'm talking about myself, shutting down all the work in a hurry to help my brother stand trial. Then Gaching Fanshu long crumpled up the accusation against me. I wanted to donate money, vigorously improve campus facilities. It seems that it is no longer necessary. And then he stood up and he apologized for me. My brother, he just doesn't want to be bullied. Just to protect yourself. If you want to fire him, do I have to let my brother be maimed? To allow him to resist? And face the headmaster? If you took it from Zheng Minhao's house. Words for the first half of my life. Then I will also use the Democratic Progressive, the power of construction, to bring you down completely. As soon as the sentence comes out, the students outside the door were talking. The principal looked incredulous. Why Jin Shan? The event is supported by people from the Democratic Progressive group. Wu Dehuan thought to himself. If this time because of Zheng Minhao offended the Democratic Progressive Construction, then there will be no chance to hook up with him in the future. It's related. Maybe his position as principal is over. But if you get rid of Zheng Minhao, then your school will become a famous university sooner or later. After considering this, Wu Dehuan understood in an instant. Then he changed his face. I did hear about a small group before. It seems to be Young Minho's group. Zheng Minhao's mother is a little flustered at this time. And then the principal asked me to describe what happened. I directly killed Zheng Minhao's gang. The use of violence. And I have also reported it to the teacher many times. And the teachers never showed up. What I don't understand is, Zheng Minhao and his gang beat their classmates so many times that they were fine. And I only shot once. To face the school's judicial committee. I watched them speak solemnly. Do you think I have no power to bully? If you don't want me to make this incident public, then ask the school to treat them. Substantial punishment. Zheng Minhao was shocked when he heard it. If he is expelled from school, this life is over. His mother immediately became anxious when she heard it. Never fire a dancing son. Then he walked to the corner, cursing. Ready to call my husband. There was silence. They are all waiting for Young Minho's mother to finish calling. As soon as the phone is connected, he started yelling at his husband, listen to me. The school wants to expel its son. Then the action is more exaggerated. They're all complicit. Put the blame on Minho. Even school principals and teachers are no exception. Then he pointed to Gao Changfan. What is the guardian of the abuser? The eldest son of DPP Construction. Have you heard of this name? then turn around and look in our direction. Said he wanted us to see the power of his husband. But his husband is also stupid at this time. Keep asking. Is the eldest son of the Democratic Progressive Construction called Gao Changfan? After hearing my husband's answer. This woman doesn't realize it yet. Gao Changfan's status. Next moment. Husband who never swears. This prodigal woman, go home. You let Min Ho bear all the penalties immediately. If you don't want our family to be buried with you, just leave school. Hang up the phone directly. Shin Junko's face also began to sweat. Everyone is staring at him. Now, Kim Soon-ya is like a clown. The final certificate number was fired. And I was. The school punished 100 hours of volunteering. As soon as we leave the conference room, Young Min Ho swung his fist at me. But he was stopped by his mother's big hand. Jin Shun, at this time, there is no complacency on the face of the child. I smiled wryly and looked at Jin Shunzi's bloody face. Set to kneel down and beg me. Maybe I'll let you go. Zheng Minhao is even more angry. I've already been fired. Why should I kneel before you? I ignored him. Let him ask his mother. Do you think you should kneel or not? Jin Shunzi turned around and couldn't bear to look again. Let Zheng Minhao kneel down and beg me. Zheng Minhao quit. Thinking of my mother. How can you help your enemy, mother? Speak directly if you don't kneel. Then you are pulling our family to be buried with you. This sentence stunned Zheng Minhao. Although angry. But I also have to listen to my mother. Zheng Minhao knelt directly. Like a poor man. The current scene. Just like grandma gave. Jin Shunzi knelt down the same way. I crouched down and said, don't think I'll let you go if you kneel down. For the rest of my life. The rest will only be unfortunate. Zheng Minhao was about to cry when I scared him. He really knows how good I am. Go home. I thought to myself, Zheng Minhao's matter is all solved. But the mastermind who killed me in my last life. It's not them. This is a text message from the phone. It was Park Myung-chul who texted and wanted to meet me. We arrived at the meeting place in 10 minutes. Park Myung-chul and I saw each other start to get close to me. I let him get down to business. Don't waste my time. Park Myung-chul's tone is like a dog. Hesitant when speaking. Apologize to me immediately. Regret what you did to me. I looked at him coldly. Now I know if I'm afraid, right? It's a little late. It's late. Park Min-keel is really afraid. I could see it in his eyes. He begged me to let him go, as long as I tell the school. Then the school will definitely not pursue it again. Finally, he hugged my shoulder helplessly. Make him willing to do anything. Just let him go. I didn't say anything, just look at him coldly. It made his heart a little hairy. And then he started talking. Actually, there is one. The forces ordered us to bully you. I interrupted him before he could finish speaking. I know which force is trying to bully me. The power behind you is the Golden Circle, right? Golden Circle. They are rooted in the top of the Gangnam region. School group. The people behind the Golden Circle. I saw a stable figure at school. Later, they began to unite many school bullies. Let's build a force together. Bullying good students who have no power. Let the poor students behind get the ranking. This also caused a lot of powerful people to come to them. By ranking, or ask them to help their children? No. Be bullied. In a previous life, news of gold broke out frequently. But it was soon suppressed again. And what I'm going to do now, it is to completely pull out the vision of the Golden Circle. Yellow hair, agnostic, look at me. I never thought I knew the Golden Circle better than him. But what I don't understand is, how did the Golden Circle find them? Yellow hair didn't lie to me. Said it was the voice of the senior year of high school. Zero found them. Then give them a task. When I heard it, it turned out to be a sound. Zero. He's the bully who controls this school. He is very likely to be linked to the Golden Circle. And the more I thought about it, the more excited I can't say I can use this. Shen Yingming, follow the trail. Find the mastermind of the Golden Circle. But Shen Yingming is very capable of fighting. Still, more than in the past. Won an award in the competition. If I make a rash move, I will definitely suffer a big loss. I often take a breath. Let's wait. I will have the opportunity to teach Shen Yingming a lesson in the future. And I grabbed the crier. He was horrified by my capture. My face has started to twist. I am against Park. The hatred of the people is no less than the name of the right person. It's absolutely impossible for me to forgive him. I'll let him see clearly. What will happen every time you see me in the future? Bang! I hit him right in the head. He was completely powerless to fight back in front of me. Or he didn't dare to fight back at all. Tonight, I will let this Park Myung-chul. Remember this trauma for the rest of your life. And the next day, the school started talking about my behavior yesterday. Did you hear? Zheng Minhao knelt down on Jin Shan like a dog yesterday. Please let me go in front of life. Crash. I just walked into the class. Everyone is looking at me. I ignored the words of my classmates. Went straight to the seat. At this time, Park Ming-kil was. The bullying classmate came behind me and said thank you. Thanks to me, he survived. I told him to get away from me. When the school judged me. Why didn't I see you testify for me? Hear me. The fat man was taken aback. I didn't expect me to be so awkward. Others were also taken aback by my expression. The other side, a white horse called his subordinates to the rooftop. This white hair is the voice Park Ming-kil said yesterday. Ming Dang heard that my background is from the mirror group. He also felt that it was a bit tricky. Because then, there is no way to use the background to suppress me. But even so, Shen Yingming still has no intention of letting me go. It made him even more excited. Because it means, you can ask for more from the golden circle. Then Shen Yingming smiled wickedly. Asked the younger brother to call the boss of the first year of high school to meet him on the roof. This is after Jin Zhansheng was reborn. The worst time I was beaten. But even with all the bruises, Jin Zhansheng also enjoyed it. Because the person who beat him to help him build an iron body. And this guy was also a top boxer back then. The pinnacle of the industry. Sound at the moment. Ming has already planned how to kill me. I had no idea what they were talking about on the rooftop. I don't know. I was just thinking about how to get the power of the golden circle. Surface. The only thing I know now is keep my #1 grade. In this way, the golden circle, in order to complete the commission, to do it. I have a suspicion now. And that person is in his own class. In the evening, I came to the door of a gymnasium. I remember clearly in my last life. Our country's first UFL. The world champions live here. This is a guy walking out. I was overjoyed. I didn't expect to find it so soon. On the other side is Wise Jean. The younger brother brought the boss of the first grade over. He laughed when he saw Park Jin-woo's figure. But Park Jin-woo doesn't think it's funny at all. Because the voice is clearly not something they can afford to provoke. The voice is direct. State your purpose. You have an arrogant maniac named Kim Hyun-sum at your age. I want you to do it. He can't take care of himself. Inside the gym. This man was very kind to me. Say to me kindly. We have many classes in our gym. No matter which one it is, you are 100% satisfied. I looked behind his back. Although he has a beard. But I recognized him immediately. Sitting down. May I ask why I came to the gym here? I was blunt. Just say I want to learn to fight. Let yourself. I can step on all the school bullies under my feet. Walking and looking up. Suddenly, I feel like my throat is blocked. Then he smiled and said, the gym is not a place to hone your fighting skills. If you came here just to beat up, then I can't teach you. A straight cut means it won't teach me to fight. But it will teach me some physical training. This allows me to be bullied. Can also resist some. I suddenly blocked the rain. I came here to avoid getting beaten up. You made me learn to resist blows. Former UFL champion. Now here comes a gym. The reason is illegal drugs. Drug tests conducted after the third title defense. It was detected in Young Du-chol's blood. So his sporting career was retired. But I couldn't care less. I only care about his fighting ability. The second UFL champion in his last life. He is the apprentice of Zhang Daosh. He is. After winning the championship, he said he was a very stupid person. But I can stand here. It was entirely because of Zhang Dong's help. The upright fighter always has his own unique teaching method. I said out loud, when you were an athlete. Not to defeat the other. Have you exhausted all means? So I also want to use my own way to solve some things. Isn't it normal? The right fighter is speechless. The matter of using illegal drugs. It was his stupid mistake. Then he jerked up and said, but because of that, he doesn't want me to meet in the future. Regret Zhang Dezha directly turned around to see the guest off. The thing about calling me to fight, he really can't help me. He doesn't want me to beat up a few school bullies in the future. Cause me to squat in the future.